So hello everyone and welcome to this brand new episode. My name is FantasyGamer11 and today we are going to do a Battle Factory live. I'm actually doing Battle Factory because I'm not really interested in any tier at the moment. Like, I'm not inspired to play OU, I'm not inspired to play UU or RU or any of the tiers, so I'm just going to play Battle Factory. And yeah, soon enough there's probably going to be an AG and anything goes live, since I've been using a team with Mega Rayquaza and 5 Arceus, and I have a record of 18-1 with the team, so it's going pretty well. I'm climbing very easily. The team is just overpowered, so I like it. And yeah, so now we have an NU game. So let's and the thing I like about Battle Factory is not like random battles. They actually give you sets that work, which doesn't appear a lot. Like random battles, you never get good sets, and the levels change, and it's not the same type of like strength from Pokemon to Pokemon. It's I don't like it. Prefer Battle Factory very much. So I decided to lead with Garbodor, since I can just start setting up my spikes. But actually, I think I'm just gonna go for a Drain Punch, as he goes for a Hyper Voice, and I will go for the Drain Punch, which does 44%. And with no, I won't be able to live another Hyper Voice, so I guess I can I'll go into my Clefairy and Thunder Wave this Pyroar, or Thunder Wave whatever wants to come out. If I get to the Thunder Wave this Pyroar, I can more safely deal with it, as he goes into Vileplume, so I can Thunder Wave the Vileplume, and I will just go into my Executor, which could pretty much wall this as he goes into his Skuntank, probably expecting this. And do I outspeed? I don't outspeed, so I guess I can just go back into my Clefairy as he goes for a Dark Pulse, and afterwards head into my Ferroseed. I was predicting the Poison Jab, but I went into my Ferroseed right there, as I will just set up my rocks on this Vileplume as he goes for Hidden Power Fire. So I want to stay in, but I want to switch out, but there's nothing that can take. Oh wait up, I'll just switch the music. I want to go for Leech Seed, predicting the switch, as I don't think he'll stay in, but I do not want to switch out at the same time. I'll go into Electivire as he goes for a Sludge Bomb. I wanted to go Claydol, but I wasn't sure if he'd go for the for the Grass Attack, as I will just click Ice Punch. Please get paralyzed. Thank you. And now I can just click Earthquake, as nothing on my opponent's team is not grounded, and this Electivire can do some work. If Pyroar could easily come out right here. If it does, I don't know what I have to do. I can't do much against that, as he goes Mesprit, and Mesprit does not outspeed me, so I will just go for the Wild Charge, do as much damage, and die from the recoil, as he went for the U-turn. And I can go into you know what, I'll go into my Claydol and click Shadow Ball, as am I Scarfed? No, I'm just max speed. As he goes into his Skuntank, and I am Leftovers. I might outspeed, so I will go for the Earth Power, as he goes for the Defog, and this will probably go KO, as I'm able to KO. And I still have my Garbodor in the back and my Ferroseed, which can set up hazards again, and yeah, that's pretty good for me. And Malware I'm not too scared of, since Clefairy pretty much walls it, except for the knockoff, which I don't really like, as here comes the Malamar. And I will just go for the Earth Power right here and do as much damage as possible, as the Spit After. God damn, I don't like that. I will set up toxic spikes over spikes just to poison this this Sliggoo, as knockoff will get rid of my Rocky helmet, but will do 70% in back, as I am faster, so I could just drain punch and get damage off. Or do I want a gunk shot? You know what? I'll just set up my second. I'll set up my second toxic spike to get really toxic on the Sliggoo, and I can set up more spikes, and that'll pretty much deal with the Pyroar. As this, I hate Malamar sets. Now it has like boosted Spit F as well and boosted defense. I'll go into my first seed. Hope I do have the Iron Barbs. Hope I get the Leech Seed off, as I do not. Go into this and go for Giga Drain. As knockoff kills me, go into my Clefairy. I can't do anything against a Malamar. Knockoff does 45% from the boosted attack, as this does literally nothing, and I will just forfeit since I cannot win this game. So, first game, first loss in the NU tier, but NU is not a tier that I'll play much, so I have to get into it more because it seems interesting. So, I guess I'll just cut until we find a game. See you in a bit. As we found our game, we are against Zymon 21, and we're playing Yu. Yes, nice. I like Yu a lot. As I will I could lead Porygon Z and just get a kill right off the bat, but I could lead Sharpedo, but I'm not even Mega. I'm a regular Sharpedo. That's so bad. I don't like regular Sharpedo. I don't know if Porygon Z outspeeds a Bijou. You know what? I'll just go into this, and as he starts with his Sableye, he's probably gonna Wisp, so I can go into this as it doesn't do anything, and I can Wisp back and do some residual damage to the Sableye, as I don't know what he can do. He could knock me off, but I doubt it, as he goes into PZ, which is probably Scarfed as well, and I am defensive, so I have to go Suicune, as that does way too much damage. What do I do against this? As he's not Scarfed though. He is not Scarfed though. So I can go into this, and my Suicune was max speed. He could outspeed me. I'll just click. Oh man, I'll click sub on the. Oh no, he has priority. Oh yes, he missed. Oh my god, that was so close. I almost fucked up here. As the knockoff won't break my sub. Sorry for I'll stop skipping the turns because you don't see what happens afterwards. As it took 4 knockoffs to get rid of my sub. As he'll go for Will-O-Wisp right here, but I can't touch him. As he goes for Will-O-Wisp, I can start the timer, and now I have 463 attacks. Not that bad. I'll get the +4, and then he can't really touch me. As you know what? Fuck Sableye. Fuck Sableye. Let's get into another game. We're playing Ubers now. So third game. Sorry for the second game. I wasn't really into it. I got played very easily. I thought he had the same set of Porygon Z that I have, but still, we'll see. So we have a Sand Rush. What? We have a Sand team without Sand. It's very useful. Sand team without Sand. Let's start with Deoxys defense and just get our spikes up first turn, as he leads with Yveltal. That's not very good for me, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I can live in Oblivion Wing or a Dark Pulse. And just Toxic this thing. As he does, he goes for the Toxic too first turn. And I'll set up my spikes. As now I had the mental worker on it. So now he's probably going to taunt again. So I will just switch out into my Kyurem White as he goes for the foul play. As foul play wouldn't have done anything since I am defensive as hell, and I can drop a Drake. Holy crap, this special attack is insane. I will go for the Draco Meteor, or do I want to go for the Stone Edge? I'll go for Stone Edge, predicting the Kyogre to come in and want to block the Kyogre does come in. It goes, since Kyogre is very especially bulky, as this does decent 31 damage, and I can just switch out into my Zekrom as Ice Beam does a hell of a lot of damage. And now I'm pretty much fucked. I can go for the Bolt Strike and try to get damage on anything, but the recoil will kill me. No, there's no recoil on. Oh, I thought Bolt Strike had recoil on. But I guess not. Let's just get a kill on pretty much anything. As now I just sacked my Zekrom to this Kyogre. Should have known that and went to... Oh, as I am faster, and I was able to get to knock out the Kyogre. As he'll probably go into like his Arceus or his Giratina, or could go Reshiram as well. We'll see. As he goes Reshiram. And yeah, I'll just Draco Meteor as he flame charges. Interesting. Is Reshiram Reshiram is more especially offensive. You know what? I'll go into my Deoxys right here and Toxic this thing. As he goes with the Blue Flare, that does a hell of a lot of damage. As I do get the Toxic off and try to get a Spike off. If the Blue Flare misses, Blue Flare does so much damage. It's dumb. As my Kyurem does outspeed, so I can... I do not know if I'm a Life Orb attacker. Draco Meteor kills and Ice Beam kills as well. As he is... Oh, he has that. I'm dumb. Sorry guys, I am dumb. He has the speed boost, that's why he's outspeeding me. I'll just go for the Poison Jab. I'm playing so terribly right now. Already 0-2, and he's pulling a lot of damage on my team, as he can freely go into his Lugia or something like that. And as he goes Yveltal, I will Thunder Wave this Yveltal, or as I do Thunder Wave, it fails because he is poisoned. That was a useless turn, as he goes for Toxic, and it does not affect me, so I can recover up. And it was a crit. Nice. I'll just continue recovering up and let the Toxic damage wear him off, as I'm pretty sure this Arceus can do some damage against his team. My Excadrill can't really do anything because it's Sand Rush and it's without sand. As he goes Giratina right here, and I will just Poison Jab this Giratina, see what it wants to do, as it does literally nothing. And I do get the poison off though. See, Will-O-Wisp me. That's bad. As I will go for another Poison Jab and probably do nothing. As he does go to sleep, I will go into my Excadrill right here. He probably has the Sleep Talk. No, he does not have the Sleep Talk. And I will... what do I do against a Giratina with an Excadrill? Earthquake's my best attack, as I do get a crit and put serious damage on this, and I will roar this guy out, as I can't do anything against this Giratina. So let's just get another game, as we are playing more NU. I guess I'll start with my Chatot, because it outspeeds pretty much anything since it is Scarfed, except maybe for Scarfed Dodrio, which could be a possibility, but we'll see. Let's just start with Chatot right here, and maybe get a kill. If he wants to start Hitmonchan, we can kill that. If he starts Abomasnow, we can do some damage to it. Let's see. Yeah, Heat Wave destroys, as he leads the only thing that outspeeds us. He's definitely Scarfed, and I'm gonna go into my Aurorus right here, as he goes with Brave Bird, and that does 50%. I resist that. And why is my, oh my god, what do you want me to do against this? No, I don't want to go for the roll. What am I? Like, NU Stealth Rocks. Yeah, that's what I am. Against a Dodrio. NU. Brave Bird does 49 to 57. How come this is so bad? How does it have freaking this? Has terrible defense. As why is Dodrio so good? Dodrio, stop, please, stop. I'll shift gear up right here, and I will gear grind right here and try to get damage on this. As this will probably might do deep. Yeah, it might do pretty good damage. Versus a Rhydon. He can just Oko me, and Q grind does like 78%. I will just go into my Claydol on the Earthquake, which does nothing, and I will just click I'll click Earth Power, just get some damage off. As he goes into a Dodrio, I do not like this. His Dodrio is too strong. I just click Psychic right here, as he goes for the knockoff, and that destroys me. And I can go into my Hariyama right here and click a knockoff of my own. If I get rid of its Choice Scarf, that's beautiful, because I don't want this thing running and destroying my whole team. Dodrio is too strong. It is too strong. What base attack? It has base 110 attack. That's pretty much why it's so strong. As this Choice Banded knockoff will do a lot of damage, as it does, yeah, 70% to this Camerupt, and I can just hit it again and get rid of Camerupt. So, first kill with a Choice Banded Hariyama, as Dodrio just gets rid of my team. What don't I need? Like, do I want this Aurorus? Do I want this Executor? I like the Aurorus for the... I don't even have... Oh my god, that's terrible. Why don't I have Heat Wave on my Chatot? I guess I have to keep Executor to do damage to the Hitmonchan, and Aurorus cannot do much of anything, but so does Klinklang. Let's just go into Klinklang on the Brave Bird and hit him up with a Gear Grind, as a Hariyama I'm probably max attack choice band. I'm choice banded with bullet punch to a Dodrio. Yeah, so this kills right here, so I will go for this bullet punch right here and get a kill again, as now we get rid of the biggest threat on my enemy's team, and we still have Auroras that we can tag. And then Chatot will outspeed the rest of his team, as I will just go into my Auroras right here and eat that Slice Rock up and proceed to try to hit. No, never mind. As I will go into my Chatot and hit this Boom Burst right here, which should probably do a hell of a lot of damage. It is stab, as it does not kill, but it does kill with the hail damage. That is very, very nice. As the Abomasnow comes through, Chatot without, that's terrible set. Versus Abomasnow, let's say he sword stands, Heat Wave kills, yeah, sure, but I don't have Heat Wave, I have Chatter though. Boom Burst is my strongest hitting attack, as I will go into my Hariyama and quick close combat with the Bandit Hariyama. Close combat definitely kills this. I am choice bandit, and I will get a kill on the Hitmonchan. And if he goes right on right here, I'll go into my, well, depends. If I outspeed, I'll stay in and just click close combat again. If he switches out, if he goes Abomasnow, what's the Abomasnow speed? I'll go Executor on the Seed Bomb, which does literally nothing, and just click Psychic, try to get some damage off, as he goes for Ice Shard. Why'd you go so, what the, he went for the Ice Shard, I do not know why, as he goes for Ice Shard again. And I can go into my Hariyama, click Bullet Punch right here, so he goes for Ice Shard, that's 24%. And I'll go for Bullet Punch, get some damage off, and hopefully I can kill. Boom Burst should kill, but if he hits this, if he hits the Stone Edge, I lose. If I hit the HP Grass, I win, as I am faster still with the +2 speed. Nice. So I was faster. So first win with a Twist Scarf Chatot without a Heat Wave. So let's head into the next game. I think it's like our 4th or 5th, I don't remember. So now we're playing some PU. Oof. Custard Berry Golem. It's not a very good set. The weakness policy is so much better, as I could see him leading with a Stunfisk or Volibee or Gourgeist or pretty much anything. So I guess this could be a good lead, except if he leads Rapidash or Stoutland. So now what to do? I'm Focus Sash, and we outspeed as he goes for the return. It does hit me to my Sash, and I will just hit him up with an explosion with one spike up as he goes. Oh my god, he so predicted me. He went straight for into Gourgeist, and that was pretty much it. So I guess I can go into my Swanna right here and just click Hurricane, and hit anything with a decently powerful. This Swanna does so much work. Like Hurricanes hits everything except for Stunfisk, but Skull hits that, and she decides to go Rapidash and sack that off, I guess. Goodbye Rapidash, as that was pretty much the only thing that could outspeed me. I don't know how much speed a Kadabra has. Well, Kadabra outspeeds me, so I guess I'll go into my Golem right here. And do I eat up a hit? I probably don't eat up a hit, but I do have the Sturdy, and I do have the Custard Berry, and I do have the Explosion. As this does 99%, it gets me to 3, and I'll just click Earthquake with my Custap. I do have the priority. As he goes Volibee right here, and I don't mind, since I can click I'll click Explosion and just get massive amounts of damage on this, as I can go right into my Floatzel right here and spam Ice Beam. From there on, I can spam Ice Beam, and I outspeed this Floatzel, this Kadabra. So Floatzel can just clean up right here. I don't know what type of Kadabra he is. No, he's not Sash. They don't run that. But let's see. Floatzel, I am Choice Specs, special attacker with a Choice Specs versus a Stoutland. P Wall Breaker. We don't know what items he is. He's probably Choice Banded, but this won't kill at all. So I have to go into my Duosion right here, and he just kills me right here. I can go into my Simisage and click Superpower, and I do outspeed as well, so Superpower will do a lot. If he goes Gourgeist, I don't mind. I can click Knock Off first off, and afterwards click Gunshot and do a little bit of damage, as this does literally nothing. I will go into my Swano, and as he goes for a Will-Wisp again, interesting plays, as I will hit it up with a Hurricane. I don't think Gourgeist lives this, as he can go into this, but I do not care. Swanna, PU offensive defog versus a Stunfisk. Skull does not kill, so I guess I have to go into this Simisage and Quick Leaf Storm right here and try to get some damage on anything. I don't mind if the Gourgeist comes in. Oh, that does so much damage. As I do get the kill on the Gourgeist, that's awesome, since now I can just go into my Swanna or my Floatzel and click Hydro Pump like 3 times. Please hit. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, are you freaking serious? Now I don't know how to win against that's terrible. I need a crit to win. If I hit this super effective, he has the Patro Berry, he is burned, but he will get the kill. If I hit that Hydro Pump, I would have killed with he would have lived with the Patro Berry, but I would have killed with Scald afterwards, and I could have roosted off on either Stoutland or probably on Kadabra, because Stoutland does too much damage. As we are playing some more PU, and I have the most broken mon in PU, which is Choice Banded Ninjask. I can just go in, click U-turn, and do a hell of a lot of damage, since it is Stab, U-turn, Choice Banded, and I outspeed anything in the tier. It's just disgustingly powerful. As now, I'm just thinking about that. I have to set up a way for me to like have better games and play this game better. So what I thought is that I establish a win con for every game and how I want to win this game. So now I want to start with Ninjask. That's good. I have a good matchup here. except if he has does Cryogonal have Ice Shard? No, it's especially offensive. It has terrible attack anyways. So I will just U-turn and Oko this Cryogonal because it has terrible defenses. And so yeah, against his team, I probably want to keep my Simisear since it does a hell of a lot of work against like the Clang and the Marowak as well with the Grass Knot, and Focus Blast also hits the Clang, but the Clang I don't mind that, but. So yeah, Fire Blast with the Nasty Plot. Fire Blast pretty much Okos everything and I'll outspeed everything. And I guess I'll just go into my Audino because that's my safest play. But yeah, Simisear is pretty much one of my win cons, and definitely my Ninjask as well, as I can go into my Prinplup right here, since Prinplup is very, very, very bulky, as well as Quilladin. I like that. And I will just click Defog right here. I do not want these rocks up, and he goes into his Grumpy, and I will just Toxic this as he Thunder Waves me. Interesting. I just want to get damage on it, and I will try to get my my rocks up, as I do not seem to be able. Prinplup is too weak. As we are able to put our rocks up, and afterwards let's just spam. As he kills me, I don't mind. I didn't really need Prinplup for anything else. So I guess I can go into my Ninjask right here and get another kill, or just do a hell of a lot of damage to anything. As U-turn definitely kills this Grumpig. Stab plus 418 attack definitely kills this Grumpig, and this will do 12% to this Clang, to this Clang I mean. And I can just go into my Simisear and click Fire Blast and do a hell of a lot of damage to pretty much anything else that wants to come in. He goes Grumpig, that'll die. It does not die, but it brings it very, very low to 15%. And does Grass not kill at this point? Simisear, Nasty Plot versus a Grumpig, especially defensive. Grass Knot does 17.5. Yeah, so this kills. Grass Knot, get a kill. I went for Grass Knot right there just because of the accuracy. And next up we have this Monferno, which, you know what, he's probably going to set up his rocks, so I want to go into my Ninjask right here and start spamming what does the most to Clang. That's what I want to know. Clang PU Restock versus a Ninjask. PU offensive. X-Scissor does 12 to 15%, as I will just click X-Scissor right here as he stays in and goes for the Fire Blast. He definitely predicted me very well right there, as I can go into my Gothitelle right here and start Calm Minding up, I guess. I do have the rest, and nice. As he goes into his Clang, and I can just Psychic this. This might be a problem though. He goes for another, and I will just roar him out. The only way I can deal with this Clang is with my Simisear. That's the only way. He goes for the Gigarun that does literally nothing, and I can roar him out into his Tangela, and I will just set up spikes and try to get some damage on whatever wants to come out. And he's probably gonna go Monferno right here, as he has the HP Fire or HP Ice, one of the two. Let's try to get more spikes on the field. As right here I can go back to my Simisear and click Fire Blast again and probably get a kill. Even if he wants to go Marowak, I don't think Marowak is a mon that is used with a choice. No, it has Thick Club, and it's not very speedy. It has terrible speed, so Grass Knot I'll probably kill from a Simisear, as he decides to kill at the sack his. Even if I miss, I have the chance to hit again. He decides to sack his Clang right here, and Monferno will go into my Gothitelle because he went for the Mac Punch and I didn't want to die from that. And now my Gothitelle pretty much walls. Clang was the only thing that really caused me a problem, as he could go Marowak out here. I'm just going to spam Psychic from now on. He goes Marowak. I'm going to spam Psychic. And I'll probably try to get a Wish off on my Simisear, as I was probably like min speed or something, as I will click Wish, or yeah, I'll click Wish. I do have a lot of HP, but he could just like crit me or something and do a hell of a lot of damage, and I won't be ready for that. Bone Meringue does, yeah, that's what I thought. Let's try to get a Toxic off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as Grass Knot does not kill, but Fire Blast does. Fire Blast does. I need to hit this Fire Blast. Yes, as I do hit the Fire Blast, get a kill. And now does Tangela, whatever, does it live a fire? No, it doesn't live. Goodbye. Good game. So Simisear, yeah, that worked. See, I said I had to win with Simisear, and you know what? I won with Simisear. So let's do a last one, and let's try to like establish a win con and establish a way of winning, determining the threats on the other team, and try to determine what he thinks my threats are. Maybe that could be a good idea. We'll see. So we are playing more NU. Sorry for the sound. I'm just playing around my cube, my Rubik's cube, as he's got a Rotom Fan. That's a little bit annoying. He's got a Chatot as well. That's a little bit annoying as well. But I do have this Garganol and this Lantern and this Miltank and this Roselia, which can pretty much take special hits. Except for the Miltank, he takes more like defensive hits. But I like the Sap Sipper on this for the Abomasnow, as I do have a Choice Specs Lantern. I'll lead with my Choice Specs Lantern, as he leads with his Chatot, and I can just freely Volt Switch out, as he's probably going to U-turn out. He probably is Specs, or he could be Scarf, I mean, or he could be Specs. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, I could see my Roselia putting in a little bit of work, as he goes into his Abomasnow right here, and I can Volt Switch out and go straight into my Miltank right here and click Stealth Rocks, as he does not have any way of getting rid of rocks except if Chatot learns Defog, which I do not think so. It could, but they won't have it because they usually use the basic sets. If it is a mixed attacker, that could be a problem. If it's Sword Stance, I can deal with it. If it's mixed, I could have a problem, as it could do a lot of damage with Blizzard to my Miltank. Yeah. Why does Miltank have so much speed? Has base 100 speed. Why? Why would Miltank be so fast? Well, but I do have the thick fat though. Am I thick fat though? I'm sap sipper. Yeah, I'm sap sipper. Thick fat I think is much better. See one Caracosta right here, and I will just Thunder Wave in case he shell smashes up, as he just puts his rocks up. And I will go Roselia on this Caracosta, as he will probably do nothing to my Roselia. He is defensive set, so he cannot do anything to my Roselia, except if he scalds and gets the burn, which could be annoying. How much time are we? 35, no, over 35 minutes. Well, this will probably be the last game, but I guess Torterra could do some work as well. As he goes for the knockoff, that's a little bit annoying. But you know what? I can set up spikes now, as he's going to switch out because he doesn't want to take this, except if he wants to take this Giga Drain. I doubt he would. But now we are really, really weaker than we used to be. But this Roselia doesn't do really much else than set up spikes. As he goes wheezing, I can set up my 3 layers of spike. Go into my levitating Cryogonal. Eat up this Sludge Bomb and then go back to my Roselia. I don't want toxic spikes on the field. As you know what, I can just spin him off because I am a Cryogonal. Nice. As he does get the burn off me, I can freeze dry him and do a lot of damage, since Weezing is a very bulky mon, but he is very physically defensive and not specially at all. Even if he wants to put back toxic spikes on the field, I can go back to my Roselia afterwards. As he goes Abomasnow, and I don't think this will live, as Abomasnow does not live. Since, yeah, Abomasnow is not really bulky at all. Nah. Goes Chad out right there, and I will sack my Roselia to this Boom Burst, and go into my Lantern and click Volt Switch right here. I don't know if he's specs or I could count depending on this right here. He's definitely choiced, but specs or scarfed I do not know. That's a little bit annoying. As he goes Caracosta right here and decides to sack his Caracosta off because this won't live, this specs Lantern. And I will go into my Miltank, which pretty much deals with a lot of his threats, as he does not have rocks anymore, and he's stuck with 3 layers of spikes and stealth rocks, which is very, very nice. If he wants to go, well, pretty much anything, I'll Thunder Wave the Jinx. If I could Thunder Wave the Chatot, that'd be very, very nice. Go Chatot, so I can Thunder Wave you. I want to Thunder Wave you. If I Thunder Wave, I get rid of all its speed, and I can Revenge Kill with either Lantern or Cryogonal, which would be nice. You know what? I'll just Body Slam this thing, as it doesn't have any recovery except for this Black Sludge. He decides to go for the Sludge Bomb, and why do you have to do that? I'll go into my Lantern on the Toxic Spikes and click Hydro Pump, which will probably get me a kill if I land. As we get nice, we get rid of the Weezing, and now we can if he goes Chat Out right here or Jinx, you know what? I'll go into this. He goes for like this sleeping, or he goes for a nasty plot. I do not know what to do against a Jinx. Let's just see. PU offensive rapid spinner versus a Jinx, which is NU nasty plot with a life orb. Free try does literally nothing, but I have HP ground on this. Does 20 to 24%. You know what? I'll get rid of these hazards. Spin them off, and afterwards my Samurott will definitely kill with Aqua Jet. You seriously? Dry skin? Oh my god, no, that's no good. He's definitely dry skin. Why would this have dry skin? I'll try to rock polish right here. Doesn't work. Go into my lantern. Try to I didn't know Jinx had dry skin. So now I just lost to a Jinx. Nasty plotting up. Well, that'll be it for today. I'll try to work on my my predictions and try to get better at the game. But I'll take any tips you want to give me in the comments below if you ever want to. And leave a like if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't. If you liked it, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. I don't mind. Do what you have to do. So yeah, that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.